Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe, and thanks, Robin, for the request. Based off of your description, I'm going to assume that you were talking about the Doom of Malan'tai. And with that being said, let's get into it. The Doom of Malan'tai refers to two specific things. One being the destruction and consumption of a whole entire Eldari craft world, and the other being the title for a specific zoanthrope that led to the destruction of the Eldari craft world. Now, a zoanthrope is a genetically modified tyrannid that specializes in psychic abilities as well as consuming the energy and souls of other psychically gifted beings. And quickly to interject, if you want any of the sources for this material, you can go ahead and look this up in the Tyrannid 5th and 6th edition codex. Now, the event would actually begin when the craft world Malan'tai would come in contact with an injured Tyrannid bioship. Although the bioship was wounded, the Eldari would treat it for what it truly was, a dangerous adversary. And so, while greater conflicts warred across the craft world, the Eldar were focused on the much larger Tyrannid bioforms. Seeing as many of the Eldar were occupied with the larger Tyrannid bioforms, this would allow for a single zoanthrope to pass through their defenses nearly unseen. Eventually, this single zoanthrope would come in contact with the Eldar Infinity Circuit. As many of you may know, the Infinity Circuit is where the Eldar would put their soul stones in order to become one with the craft world, powering it, and to continue living. Seeing as the zoanthropes were designed to feed off psychic energy and souls, and all the Eldar are psychically gifted, this might as well have been an all-you-can-eat buffet with an unlimited food source. Standing in the midst of the Infinity Circuit, the zoanthrope would begin to gorge and feed on the soul stones, growing in stature and power. Once it was done feeding, it was all over for the Eldar. The zoanthrope would emerge nigh invulnerable, destroying Wraithbone constructs and craftworld spires with ease. The destruction of the Eldar craftworld would be what led to the naming of that Tyrannid zoanthrope, the Doom of Malan'tai. It is said that in the moment, all the Eldar could do would be to attempt an escape, and many years later, it would actually be the Grey Knights that would come in contact with the craft world, but seeing that it was nothing but a withering husk left. Since this event, the Doom of Malan'tai has been nowhere to be found. Whether it is to ever make an appearance again hasn't even been referenced, but one shudders to think what it would be if a Tyrannid this psychically gifted were to fall upon another world. Thanks again, Robin, for the request. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to hear next, and as always, remember to follow for more.